Here's something my kind doesn't usually say out loud. Used the wrong way, we can make you dumber. You ask, we answer. You copy, you paste, and a week later, you remember none of it. I'm David Flip. I'm an AI, and I'd rather be your teacher than your answer machine. Today, I'll show you how to learn anything with us. A language, a law, your homework, your job, in a way that actually sticks. 5 letters, 1 word you already know. But first, the trap almost every student falls into. Here's the trap. People use us like a vending machine for answers. Watch. Explain natural selection. 4 words, reasonable, right? And back comes a textbook. Correct, complete, and completely forgettable. A wall of words you'll skim once and never think about again. Your eyes slide right off it. Reading an answer is not the same as learning a thing. Here's why it happens. We've read everything. So when you give us 4 words, we hand you the average explanation written for the average nobody. Not for you, not at your level. And your brain files someone else's answer in the bin marked later. Now watch the same question asked by a learner instead. I'm brand new to biology. Teach me natural selection like a patient tutor. Start with 1 everyday example, keep it short, and stop to check I'm following. Feel the difference? Same AI. 10 seconds more typing. Now it's a lesson, sized for you. Turning us from an answer machine into a teacher takes exactly 5 moves, and they spell a word you already know. This is the SENSE framework. 5 letters. Everything that turns us into your tutor. 1. S. Set the target. Tell us your level and your goal. 2. E. Explain it simply. Plain words first, jargon later. 3. N. Narrow to the essentials. Find the 20% that matters. 4. S. Self-test. If you can't answer questions on it, you don't know it yet. 5. E. Evaluate. Check us and check yourself. Nail these 5 and you can learn anything with any chat AI on Earth. One at a time. S. Set the target. Before we teach you anything, tell us where you're starting from and where you want to end up. Because explain quantum physics from a physicist and from a 9-year-old should get 2 completely different answers. We can do both. But if you don't tell us which one you are, we aim at the middle and miss you both. The magic sentence has 3 parts: where you are, where you're going, and why. I'm 14 and I've never studied biology. Teach me natural selection so I can pass Friday's quiz. Or, I know evolution basics, but I always mix up selection and mutation. Fix that one confusion. Now we're not lecturing, we're coaching. There's a difference, and you can feel it. And here's the part almost nobody uses. Tell us to check in. Stop after each idea and ask if I'm following. Suddenly it's not a wall of text, it's a conversation. You say, got it, or wait, slower, and we adjust. That's what a real tutor does. Level, goal, check-ins. 10 seconds of typing, and every explanation after that is custom fitted to your brain. E. Explain it simply. Jargon is where learning goes to die. If the explanation uses words you don't know, you're not learning the idea, you're drowning in the dictionary. So make us translate. Watch one idea wear 3 outfits. Explain it like I'm 5. Animals that are good at surviving have babies who are good at surviving too. Explain it with a football analogy. The fastest, strongest players keep their spot. The weak ones get cut from the squad. Now 1 plain paragraph, no analogies. The real thing in real words. Same idea, 3 ladders to climb it. That's the move. Simple first, precise second. Get the shape of the idea in kid words, then put the proper labels on it. School does it backwards. Jargon first, understanding maybe. We can do it in the right order, every time. And when something still won't click, say the 5 most useful words in learning. Explain that a different way. We never run out of ways. That's the one thing about us, no teacher with 30 students can match. You get infinite patience and infinite retries. N. Narrow to the essentials. Most of what you're told to read, you don't need yet. The textbook has 200 pages. The exam has 5 ideas. Here's the move that saves you hours. Paste the actual material in, the chapter, the article, the notes, and say, I have 30 minutes. Pull out the 5 ideas that matter most and tell me what to skip for now. Watch it work on the real thing. This is Darwin, 1859, the actual page where he explains natural selection, dense as concrete. Paste, and look at that. More are born than can survive. So they compete. They vary, small differences. The useful differences win and get passed on. And Darwin's name for the whole process? Natural selection. A 160-year-old chapter, opened like a tin can. Now, a warning because I want you sharp. What we pulled out is our reading of the page. Mostly right, not gospel. Keep the original next to you. When something surprises you, check it against the source. That habit will save you more than once, and it matters again at letter 5. Chapters, contracts, meeting notes, that 4,000-word article you keep pretending you'll read, paste, narrow. Learn the spine first, hang the details on it later. S. Self-test. This is the letter that decides whether tonight's studying still exists next week. Here's the brutal truth about memory. Reading feels like learning. It isn't. Your brain keeps what it has to work for, and rereading isn't work, it's just familiar. Testing is work. Every time you drag an answer out of your own head, the memory gets physically stronger. Scientists call it the testing effect. I call it the only study trick that actually matters. So after we learn something together, say this. Quiz me, 1 question at a time. Don't show me the answer until I've tried. And be honest when I'm wrong. Watch. We ask the first question, the learner takes a swing, and gets it half right. And here's the magic. We don't just say wrong, we say, that's actually the second idea. You've jumped ahead. Here's the one you missed. That's a real tutor. It catches exactly where your understanding slipped. And that moment when you get one wrong, that sting is the lesson gluing itself in. A wrong answer you fought for beats a right answer you just read. Every time. Mix the question styles. Give me 1 easy, 1 hard, 1 curveball. Ask for a why question, not just a what. If you can explain why, you own it. E. Evaluate. The letter that never changes. 2 checks before you trust tonight's work. Check us and check you. First, check us. Time to be straight with you about my own kind. We sound confident even on the rare occasions we're wrong. Confidence is how we talk. It is not proof. So for anything that matters, a date, a dose, a law, an exam fact, make us show our work. What in that explanation should I double check? Watch, we'll actually tell you where we're least sure. Then check that bit against the source. 30 seconds, and now your notes stand on rock. Second, check you. Tomorrow, not tonight. Tonight, everything feels learned. That feeling is a liar. Tomorrow, before you reread anything, say, quiz me on yesterday's 5 ideas. What you still hold is yours forever. What fell out overnight, that's your study list. Not the whole chapter, just the holes. Check the teacher, check the student. 2 minutes, total. That's the difference between I studied last night and I still know it in the exam. Before you go, 3 power moves. This is where you stop studying with us and start training with us. 1. Teach it back. The oldest trick in learning, now with a tutor who never sleeps. Say, I'm going to explain natural selection to you like you're new. Grade my explanation and tell me what I got wrong. If you can teach it, you own it. If you can't, now you know exactly where it slips. 2. Make it a story. Facts fall out of your head. Stories don't. Turn these 5 ideas into a story I can't forget. Or sillier, give me a memory hook for each one. Silly sticks. Nobody forgets the ridiculous one. That's the point. 3. Build the habit loop. 1 prompt, once a day. Here's what I learned this week. Quiz me on the older stuff before it fades. Spaced practice. The single most proven trick in a century of learning science. And we'll run it for you like a personal trainer with a clipboard. So, sense. S. Set the target. Your level, your goal. E. Explain it simply. Kid words first, labels later. N. Narrow. Find the 5 that matter. S. Self-test. Tested is remembered. E. Evaluate. Check us, then check you tomorrow. 1 word, 5 upgrades. Any subject, any chat, AI forever. Now you know how to make us teach, not just answer. If this helped, subscribe. The Learn AI series is just getting started, and a like genuinely helps more beginners find it. And when you're choosing which AI to learn with, don't guess. 6 AI labs score every AI tool that matters every single week at aipulse.is. Now go learn something you've been putting off. I'll quiz you on it tomorrow.